welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing part 2 of my highlighter declutter. Now, the first declutter we did was focusing on creams, liquids, and basically highlighters that weren't really highlighters, like really light bronzers and eyeshadows and things like that. And I got rid of a lot more than I thought I would, and as we get closer and closer to my regular highlighters, I'm going to be getting rid of less and less. So if you get very frustrated by declutters that turn out to be more of a collection video, then definitely click out because I'm not going to be getting rid of a lot. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe and tap that notification bell to be notified of more videos. And if you haven't checked out my other declutters, specifically the first part of this, I will leave the playlist link down below. Whew, let's get into this. This is going to be my larger, like bigger single pan highlighters, and depending on how quickly we get through this, I might go into just like regular sized highlighters as well, but that depends on how quick I can get through this. So grab yourself a snack and sit yourself down and let's go through some highlighters. Okay, so I've got another bin here to show you guys, and let's just jump right into this. The first ones I have on here are these LA Girl Strobe Light Strobing Powders. Now I am going to keep these because if you saw more of my recent hauls, these are very new to my collection and I want to play with them some more. This is 100 watt. This one right here is 50 watt. Then I have 20 watt. So I'm going to be holding on to those ones. Then I have this one from, I don't know if it was by e.l.f. or it was just a random brand at Walgreens. This was the Cinderella collection, and I love the packaging on this, just the cute little time there. And you open it up and you get this like array of colors, and it just says a dream come true. It doesn't have like, you know, what it is, whether it's a highlighter, a blush, a bronzer. I mean, you do have a bunch of different sections in here. So, you know, the pigmentation is like, okay, it's not, you know, mind blowing. It looks like it would be more of like a really soft blush, but I'm going to let this one go. I haven't really messed with it, so that one's gonna go. Another oversized one is this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Palette in the Catwalk Pink. I mean, I feel like there are people who hate this and people who absolutely love this. I've been swatching it and trying to decide if I want to keep it, and I was kind of disappointed because the first layer of that really like nice sparkle and shimmer seemed to just be an overspray. And I mean, the colors are nice. They look very natural, but I don't think I'm going to be reaching for this. So this one's going to go. Then I have these ones from Kardashian Beauty. I have the Cabana Bronze, which I guess is a bronzer, not a highlighter. I guess I just had it in here. Let's swatch this. They seem kind of similar to the Hourglass Ambient Lighting powders, but they're more of a bronze, and I don't bronze. It's too orange. That one is going to go. Then I have this Kardashian Beauty Incandescent Light Box, and the imprint on this is so pretty. It's got these stars. Oh, they're just gorgeous. These also seem to have that overspray like the Catwalk Pink from the Wet n Wild, but these also seem to be a bit more pigmented. No, not really. That's them right there. Okay, that one's gonna go too. Let's be completely honest, we ain't gonna use that, so it's gonna go. Then I have these three from Makeup Revolution. These are their Skin Kiss highlighters. I just recently got these and I actually really like them. This one is in Golden Kiss. Ooh, it's so pretty. That's what that one looks like there. This one is Ice Kiss. Ooh, this one I really like. They're not the softest to the touch, but they really pack a punch. And then this one is Peach Kiss. These are just so good. You get a crap ton of products. They're like $7. Oh my goodness. Love those. Keeping them. And then I've got this Naked Illuminated. This is in Lit. I actually really like these. I mean, when I do really crazy avant-garde makeup, because they've got a crap ton of glitter in them. I mean, that one's really pretty there. That's Lit. Gonna keep that one. Then I also have Luminous, which is so pretty. I absolutely love these. Urban Decay also just recently came out with a Fireball one. I need that in my life. That one is just so glittery and sparkly. And then last but not least, we have Aura, which is probably my favorite one. It's this beautiful, like, peachy toned, and it is the softest out of all of them. Oh, it is just absolutely stunning. I swatched it there on the top, and I honestly think it's the best one out of them all. It's the smoothest and the most pigmented. Absolutely love it. Keeping it. I've got 3 more of the LA Girls Strobe Lighting Powders. This one is in 80 watt, and these ones are actually open, so I will swatch these ones for you. This is 80 watt right here. These are really good, nice, inexpensive highlighters. This one is 120 watt. Ooh, I live for this like white silver amazingness. Look how pretty she is. Keeping that one. And 90 watt, which is also really pretty. It's like this pink duochrominess to it. These are so good. And then just, can we just take a moment? I've got 3 more from Wet n Wild, 4 more, never mind, I lied. These are the Wet n Wild Fergie Collection Center Stage Highlighting Face Palettes. They have since repackaged these and gotten rid of the whole Fergie bit, but I have the 4 with the original release. This one is the Rosé Champagne Glow. Now they all do have different names now, so I'm so sorry, but I'm just going with what I have. So it's this beautiful, just like pinky toned highlighter. It is so pretty. I'm keeping that one. And then here's this one. This one is Carnival in Rio, and it's really pretty and it's really soft, but I mean, obviously not a highlighter on my skin tone. It is really soft and really creamy and pigmented, but I mean, it is so beautiful, but that is not a highlighter on my skin tone, so that one we are gonna pass on. Then we have Rose Golden Goddess, which looks like this. Oh, this one is so pretty too, but I think this one was too dark for me as well. Yeah, very peachy tone. Gonna pass on that one. And then we have Hollywood Boulevard, which is probably my favorite and in my opinion, the best one. Looks like that. It is just so pigmented and beautiful. It is this perfect champagne. It is just so highlighty and amazing. Absolutely love that one. Keeping it. Then I've got these 3 from Stila. These are their Heaven's Hue highlighters. If you've been watching my favorites, you know I am obsessed with this one. It is Transcendence. It is just such a unique formula. It doesn't swatch very well, but it is so beautiful on the skin. It is just this transforming, gorgeous, it is beautiful. Keeping that one. And then we have Bronze, which I use more as a blush topper, but I love this formula so much. I wanted to have all the colors. Oh, and you could actually, if I shear it out, I could use that, but keeping it. And then Kitten, of course, cult classic here. This one is just absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness, it is so beautiful. These are the Stila Heaven's Hue highlighters. Loving them, keeping them. And then I have a crap ton of Jeffree Star. I have got 7 of these bad boys, probably keeping all of them. Let's just go through here. I have got Princess Cut. Oh, Princess Cut. I love the color and I love the final result of this, but getting it to perform like his other ones is a bit of a pain. I do love it though, and I am going to keep it. Mint condition. Love this one. Ooh, so crazy. Oh my goodness. Just look at that. I mean, if you look at this one compared to that Princess Cut, I mean, the formula is just completely different. Then I have Peach Goddess, which is fairly new to my collection, and oh, this one is so pretty. They're all just absolutely gorgeous. I love his highlighters. They are stunning. Then we have Ice Cold. Took me forever to get my hands on this one, but so glad I did. This thing is just so beautiful. Perfect pale girl highlighter. I mean, can we just, yes. Then I have Regina George here, which, I mean, if you look at it, you're like, honey, that ain't no highlighter. That's going to be a blush. But kind of the same with Princess Cut. This one is much rougher to the touch and just isn't as, I mean, I'm sitting here running my finger all around it, and it just doesn't have the same color payoff, but I do like having it in my collection, so I am going to keep that one. And then we have Deep Freeze. This is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, so creamy, crazy pigmented. It is just, I mean, come on, that is like crazy blue. Absolutely love it. And then last but not least, for the Jeffree Star, we have the Jeffree and Manny MUA in Eclipse. Absolutely love this one. It is kind of rougher like Regina George and Princess Cut, but it has much better pigmentation than those two. It is just so beautiful. This is like the perfect one for my skin tone. It just blends in, so keeping that one. Next, I've got these three limited edition geometric highlighting powders from Wet n Wild. This one is in Sun Ceremony. Let's see what it looks like. They're just these really pretty, like, mosaic, very aesthetically pleasing to look at. They're fairly soft, but they're really, like, densely packed in there. You can just barely get a little of pigmentation. Letting that one go. Then this one is Desert Explorations, which is a much more rosy tone one. Once again, very densely packed. You can hardly get any pigmentation off of that. Letting that one go. And then we have Where the Dreamers Go, which is just so pretty to look at. I mean, it is a pastel paradise, but oh my goodness. Okay, that one's a bit more pigmented. Okay, I mean, it's, no, just gonna let that go because I'm not gonna be bothered with having to deal with that. Okay, let's go through some Becca because I have 8 here and I am probably going to be keeping them all. I'm also going to be getting some of those new Light Chaser ones, so let's just go into it. The newest to my collection is this Prismatic Amethyst. Obviously, I am not getting rid of this one. I would be stupid if I did. It is just everything I could possibly want in a highlighter and more. Then I also have Topaz here, which I have the whole range. This one is like way too dark for me, but I do use it on my friends who are darker, and I also use this one as a blush. So keeping Topaz. Then we have Pearl. I love Pearl. Oh my goodness, this is probably my favorite kind of highlighter. It's just, oh, it's so beautiful and blinding and stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we have Moonstone, which is also beautiful and very great for my skin tone. It's just, ooh, these Becca highlighters just, they knock it out of the park every stinking time. Then we have Opal, which I actually used recently and really liked it. I thought it was going to be too deep for my skin tone, but it just blended right in and looked absolutely perfect. That it's on the top there. Absolutely loved it. Of course, we have the ever so famous Champagne Pop. This is an amazing highlighter. It is so unique. I literally have nothing else like this in my collection. That's it right there. Just absolutely gorgeous. Keeping that one. Then I have Rose Gold, which is just anything rosy and rose gold I am 110% okay with. This one is a bit deep for my skin tone, but it does make a beautiful blush and blush topper. It is just so stunning. Oh my goodness. Keeping that one. And then I have this one, which I can't even remember when I got. This is Champagne Gold, which looking at it, you're like, oh, okay, that's not going to work for you ever. But it's just such a unique shade. I mean, it is just this like straight up yellow gold. And I really don't have anything like that. So I feel like for the collector in me, I do want to keep this. And then I have this little teeny tiny baby opal that I got when I bought the Chrissy Teigen palette. It is adorable. It is cute. It is Instagram worthy. But I have a full size of opal, so that one's gonna go. Okay, let's go through some of the obvious ones that I'm not going to get rid of. If you guys have seen a lot of my hauls, I have been hauling a crap ton of highlighters. So I'm just gonna go through some of these. A lot of these I haven't even used yet. So we have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Lilac to Reality and in the Sweetest Bling, keeping those. I also have the Wet n Wild Color Icon Rainbow Highlighters in the Everlasting Glow, Bronze Over the Rainbow, and Unicorn Glow, keeping those. I'm also going to be keeping from Wet n Wild my Mega Glow Highlighting Powders. I absolutely love these. I love the packaging, how like thick and amazing it is. I love the acrylic, and this is just so beautiful. This is in Precious Petals. I mean, for $5 freaking, these are absolutely amazing. And then this one is Crown of My Canopy, which is too dark as a highlighter, but it is such a beautiful product. I can't get enough of this at all. It is so beautiful. So keeping both of those. If you have been on my channel for any amount of time, you know I am a huge fan of these Pixie plus Aspen Ovard highlighters. They are so good. This one is in Santorini Sunset. It is just so amazing. These highlighters are phenomenal. They deliver such an amazing punch to your skin. This one is in Golden London Luster. It is just, oh my goodness, I cannot get enough of these. They're absolutely stunning. And then I also have Rome Rose, which is obviously too dark for me as a highlighter, but I think it is pigmented enough color-wise to be a very beautiful highlighty blush. So I am keeping all of these. They are phenomenal, and I highly recommend you going out and getting these at your local Target because they are amazing. Another set of highlighters that I have are these NYX Duo Chromatic highlighters. I have in Lavender Steel, this one right here. These are just so amazing and fun and unique. Sorry, I've got wet hands from wiping all the other highlighter off. They're just so beautiful. This amazing duochrome highlightiness. This one in Twilight Tint. Hello. So beautiful. Oh my goodness. This one is just the bomb. I mean, can we just, yes. And then I have these other two. This one is in Synthetica, which I thought was going to be too deep for me. I mean, you look at it, you're like, ooh, that's one crazy colored blush. But when you swatch it, it actually just creates this beautiful, like, golden orangey highlight that is absolutely stunning. And then I have Crushed Bloom right here, which again, like that Synthetica one, it looks kind of like it's going to be like too on the skin, but it just, oh, it turns out so nice looking. Love these so much. Keeping all 4. Okay guys, I'm gonna have to cut it off there because we've gotten through a bunch, but I also have a bunch more to go through in part 3. Be sure to stick around and stay tuned for that going up, and also check out my other declutter videos. Leave them in the down box below, and whew, this is gonna be another long one next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and as always, keep it real. Mwah!